6-wheel drive, and that's important for a couple of reasons. It's also it has quick connect wheels, so the change to go from 6-inch, those are the wheels that go on to run in 6-inch pipe, and this is set up to go in 8-inch pipe. Those little crawlers we're going to utilize in a minute. So one of the questions you get, it's heavier than it looks. One of the questions that you get is, so it's a solid piece of aluminum with stainless. If you look at the bottom, you can see, or at the top too, you can see that there's 2 pieces of stainless on the sides. So the stainless helps give the copper or the aluminum more rigidity. This goes on a lathe, and they go through it and machine it all out of one solid piece of aluminum. There is, part of the way you can get away with a crawler this weight, this size, is because of the cable. The biggest, one of the biggest advantages that make this system better than anybody else's on the market is the size and the weight and the maneuverability. This crawler's steerable 360 degrees at all 6 wheels. Cool. So I'm going to climb up on that when we get it fired up. The reason that some crawlers have to be heavier is because they have to pull this cable down the pipe. And so this crawler weighs about 35 pounds. We're going to put the camera on too. There's not a camera on it yet. I'll show you all how to do that. It's a 6-pin connection.
So that's a good thing.
1,000 feet of cable weighs 35 pounds.
Wow. How tough is it if you ended up having to pull back one?
There's a Kevlar liner in there that is hard connected to this reconnect. All of the pressure's in this 14 inches, and it's got 1,000-pound brake strength. Can you brake it? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Some heavier crawlers, this is a winch. The crawler crawls in. When you come backwards, it kicks it into neutral.
It winches it out.
And it winches it out. This crawler will pull this. It'll drop the bumper down. It'll pull hard enough on that cable. If you hang this up, that it'll actually pull the bumper down. But it has a camera on it. Because it has a camera, you shouldn't ever go in somewhere where it's going to get hung up so tight that you can't back up. This tractor is fully drivable, forward and reverse. So when you're backing this sucker up, the reel is sequenced, it's in time with the crawler, the tractor, so they come back at the same speed. There's, if you look down here in the bottom, when I turn it on, I want you to come back and look. In the bottom, there will be a red light, a laser. So see that loop?
So it catches the speed of it.
When that loop breaks that laser, it stops the reel. The tractor will pull the slack out.
Nice.
And they're they're timed perfectly well together. So the connection, 6-pin, everything's noon. Everything connects at noon. There's a groove in the top of there. 12 o'clock.
I figure for Terry and Brian this might help.
And then it's got a spring, a locker. Okay. The same as, here's the easiest place to see that.
There's a spring in the cap.
There's a spring-loaded pin to lock that. It's meant to be toolless.
Oh, nice.
So that you can make all the changes on the fly without a bunch of tools.
Which is always a good thing.
Yeah, because we'll lose a tool.
We lose the tool.
Here's the locking pin, the locking mechanism for the camera. Camera head is about $23,000.
Oh, crap.
It's fully movable, 360 degrees rotation, and again,
It's got the noon.
home orientation is 12 o'clock.
That's a much bigger camera than I thought it was.
Right?
Much nicer than the other one.
Now, you guys are not really interested in the van, right?
No, we're gonna, if we do it, we're gonna put it in a trailer.
I'm going to show you a couple of things about the van before we get this fired up. So it comes, and when you put it in the trailer, we'll mount these either on a metal plate so that you can take it in and out of the trailer, or we'll mount these directly to the floor of the trailer. There is a little ear in the back. This whole system weighs 78 pounds. So two of us can easily pick that up and move it out. In the back, if you want to come and look, in the back of these little guides, there's just a little dog ear down. There's a hole in the bottom of the, in the back of the reel. So when this slides back into place, it is locked. So when, what's your name?
Bill.
Bill, when Tammy hangs this up in the pipe and pulls on it, she can't tip it over.
I'll see.
Is it okay if I pick on you?
You can.
Should I pick on somebody else now?
No, you can pick on
Remind me
me.
your name.
You can pick on me.
I was gonna pick on you, but I couldn't remember your name. Nobody's ever accused me of being too smart.
I have the same problem.
So
I'm still here.
the scratches, I did that in Evanston a month ago. Did a demo in the city of Evanston. They brought in a 20-foot piece of 8-inch pipe. It's about 1.25 inches off the ground. This crawler set up like this for 8-inch pipe positions the camera head in the center of an 8-inch pipe. If you tip this camera over, it's completely operational upside down. There's even on the control pad, there's even a place to turn it to invert the controls so that you're not seeing stuff backwards anymore. If you tip it over in an 8-inch pipe or a 12 or bigger, 12, you can run it out backwards. So, but I actually did that. That was my bad. I want to show you, for a point of reference, I want to show you the van. This van cost the city, you go in and buy it as a municipality, you can probably buy this van for between 29 and 31,000. It cost us about 34. This build out is about $20,000. And we can do all of this in Robertson, in my shop in Robertson. If you want to buy a Wells cargo trailer, I can set that trailer up just like this. So one of the beauties of this outfit is it's set up with a power supply. Camera system, high-end electronics need clean power.
Yeah, they have to be on a sine generator.
Got to be on something with an inverter that's pretty clean. We've had pretty good luck with Hondas. I've had 2 Yamahas that give me a fuzzy picture, and will make the monitors and stuff not work. So you can see this monitor just kicked on, and I had it all nice for you, and then I got up in it this morning. So this is set up for a single operator. This would be video in. Everything comes through. I'll show you that in a second. Everything comes through this handheld pennant. And we're going to plug this into in at the back.
And the reel.
So that it's more representative of the way you guys would run it.
Yeah.
You had a question?
No, that's what I was gonna say. It just comes with the handheld, right?
This comes with it.
Yeah.
So in the van, you plug the handheld in here to the power
And
supply.
it just, yeah.
And it feeds this monitor and the monitor in the back. This monitor is set up for a laptop.
Okay.
So you can actually record I think John told me on the phone the other day that you guys don't currently have a software package.
No, we don't.
IT pipe or
No.
so it comes with a software license for a product called WinCan. You can use WinCan directly. You can expand your license so that that's all you need, or it will interface with any sewer pipe software package. So there's two 12-volt gel cell batteries, and the inverter it's about a $500 inverter. We've got a cutoff switch in there, electric cutoff switch. So as soon as you turn the key on in the ignition, it opens that. Start the van, and it's charging these batteries. So right now I'm at I'm fully between 12 and 13 volts in the system. We've also got some LED lighting that we've added. Just on the batteries, this thing will run for days. The first inverter we put in was bad from the factory. It gave us, well, I don't think it gave us any charge. The batteries went dead. I had the van. I did about 4 or 5 demos with it. They were all in Utah, around Salt Lake area. We took the van to Denver to do some demos. The first time he took it out, oh, that's a lie. We were in Rock Springs. We were there together, and it wouldn't fire. It was the last demo I did. And the inverter was bad, and the batteries had died, and we had to run an extension cord to demo it in Rock Springs. And they had 2 Yamaha, that's where the 2 Yamaha generators we plugged into this system, and the power was not clean enough. They had the built-in inverters on them. So that's all it takes.
So you said Honda generators?
The Hondas work. I've seen, and then I've also seen them on an Omen, Cummins generators.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the same connection. So whether you're going to something live or you're going just to the handheld pennant, it's all the same. This is pretty cool. this is a remote control for it. If I am in a manhole, over a manhole, we don't want to do confined entries, so we don't want to have to go down the hole with it. There's a sling in there that fish it out and to lower it. The tractor's weighted so that it's heavier to the rear. So the tail's going to bottom out first to try and keep the camera from initiating contact with the concrete. But I can operate it here. If I need to take slack out of the reel or I want to run it in the pipe to get started, I can do all of that from here over the manhole. It will run the controller, it will run the camera, it will run the reel, it will run the tractor and the reel together, all from your hand. Any questions to that?
Good.
Remind me your name.
Right.
Brian? Just hold it right there. You want to lift it out? You want to see how heavy it is?
No, I laid put up there.
We're just going to leave it right there. I'm just going to put the controller back in.
Well, Brian's doing that. I was going to tell you guys real quick. In case I don't have time tomorrow to do the inspection, this house over here, down on the very bottom by Riverview, he's got to move the meter pit because it's going to be in the garage. I want it in the garage, the driveway. Problem is, it's SDR 35. It's the green pipe, not Schedule 40 for sewer. He's got to go under it. Don't like that, especially with water being under the sewer. So he's going to sleeve it in PVC, that 18 feet on either side, and seal it up. Okay. And that's what I told him to do. Pure core I'm not as worried about, but I just want that separation from that green. Right? Okay. So just in case something happens, you guys can know. Okay. Okay.
So there's the fishing tool. Color coded on the top so that you can keep track of it even in dark.
Nice.
You lift it down in, it's going to go there. Well, when you first turn the controller on, the pendant on, it's going to go through a cycle. And the first thing it's going to do is check components to see what's included. Do we have the lift kit? Do we have an elevator? There's a lift for that goes in there, and the camera plugs into it. The scissor lifts up and down in bigger pipe. If you're in storm drains, you let it quick.
That lift for the camera
Yeah, and that's
Is it?
we got to put it in the budget for
Yeah.
a couple more years out,
It's
and
one
we
of
can
those
get the
spindly
lift.
attachments that something like
Oh, that's the one that lifts it up out of the. Okay. Yep.
You can raise it
But
up
the
or
camera
lower it.
actually, like I think it
Oh,
mounts
you
here.
guys were talking
The
about
camera goes in it, and then it just raises.
Ah.
It's still.
It was really cool.
What's this?
I know.
But they're not
I
gonna
don't
come
think
off
we got
another-
No.
that much leeway.
They
No.
have to come off another 30.
Well,
Anything, guys, for that?
We're 25 over already, but
So here's the rover system, is what this is.